Hello, all of my amazing Sunday school teachers. So this week, with preschoolers, y'all are going to be hearing, we're still doing our whole unit on making good choices, making wise choices. And so they're going to be hearing the story how Jesus chose Matthew to follow him. And he was kind of an unlikely person that Jesus woulda, coulda, shoulda maybe chosen. But Jesus saw deeper into Matthew and knew Matthew will follow me. And so it's a great story for this coming Sunday for birth all the way up through kindergartners. Now, 1st through 6th grade, you're going to be hearing the story of how Peter and Paul actually had a little bit of a confrontation. And so it talks about, again, we're talking about making wise choices. And here's kind of the short of it. Paul comes into town and sees Peter at one place having dinner with Gentiles, and it's not a big deal. But then when all of a sudden Peter's Jewish friends are hanging around, he doesn't want to be seen with the Gentiles. And Paul's like, wait a minute, you can't act like that. Like you're being kind of a hypocrite. And so when we're talking about making wise choices, we want to make sure that we're consistent across the board, and we don't pick out a certain group of people that we're going to love this time and that we're not going to love that time, that we're not prejudiced and we're not hypocritical. So an object lesson that we are going to be doing in kids worship, I think it's a really great object lesson, and it talks about what is inside of you will eventually be squeezed out. And so what was inside of Peter was really this underlying, I don't like the Gentiles still. And Jesus was helping reveal his heart and helping him learn to make wise choices. So we're going to use a tube of toothpaste, and we're going to show that under enough pressure, like the toothpaste will come out. So what's inside of us, when we're squeezed and we're under pressure, it's gonna come out. And what is it that's inside of there? Because sometimes I'll hear kids get in an argument or they'll say something, at the end of it, they're going, oh, I didn't really mean that. But it came out. So it was in there somewhere. So I want us to help kids realize the things that are inside of us will come out if we don't let the Lord deal with it. So one of the things that we're going to be doing in kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade, and even with our littles, is we're going to be talking about a process. So we've got an acorn here, and they're going to put this in the correct order. So sequencing of this process. And we're going to be talking about the process of making wise choices. That as we are young, and then we get older, hopefully we're listening to God more and we're learning from God more, and we are growing in making godly choices, wise choices. So one of the art crafts that they're going to be doing is they're going to make a tree, and it's to help them remember we want to grow making godly choices, and they're going to use their handprints, and that's going to be the top of the tree. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for all you do. Thank you for pouring into them. 5th and 6th graders have a fun game night this Friday from 5:30 till 8 o'clock. And so if you're just hanging around and you want something to do and you want to come hang out with some of these kids, just let me know, because we would love to have you join us. I will see you all. If I don't see you Wednesday at church, I will see you Sunday. Thanks for all you do. Bye.